So here we are. It's 1 week later since we saw the state of the Banjul grass, and it's doing fine. So that must mean that all is going well. Let's have a look at what happens next.
Yeah, so we're on our way to have a look at this van, and we're just outside of Oxford at the moment on a pit stop, checking the directions to the place in Milton Keynes. Peter is very excited about this van. I had my doubts about it, but we'll see. Oh gosh, we're still an hour away. Okay.
This is me, the excited one who's filming this. Okay, outside Toys R Us, waiting for the van to turn up. Like I was saying, I prefer to buy a van that's got a cold engine and it's going to turn up with a hot engine, but get our head underneath and see how it smells and looks.
The perils of buying second-hand cars.
Yeah.
200 miles away from
It's Mercedes Vito.
This is Amy, this is Yemi.
Hey.
We are now the proud owners of the new Vito. Amy and Yemi.
Here it is. The bonnet's open, not because it's broken down, but because we've just been finished testing it. There, the bonnet closes. It's ready to rock.
And we should say on camera that they've been very generous to give us a £100 discount.
They have been generous. Nice to talk to you. Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Okay, any comments?
Well, I'm satisfied.
Yeah.
Satisfied. It's a bit of a rust bucket, but yeah. I think that makes it an exciting.
It's not as rusty as the other one.
It's right. Well, yeah, at least we'll have fun painting the van, and then we can create some murals on it, put some nice logos.
Do whatever you want.
It has a lovely roof rack.
It's got a £500 roof rack on it.
And get on the roof rack. I think we have to put a ladder somewhere on this thing.
Yeah.
And
got that already.
That's a catwalk, so we can do a bit of a fashion show in the middle of the business.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can flash your tits at the audience. That's a nice van. Do you want to sell it?
Not yet. Right, don't break it.
Let's head home. Thank you.
Have a good day. Bye.
Okay. couldn't get the thing into gear. So I went back to Bull Mill, and sure enough I couldn't get it into gear either, and tried to force it into gear and move it. I got it moving forward slightly, but it just didn't want to know. And a little bit of smoke coming out of the gearbox, which I suspect from the smell and the symptoms that it's the clutch has decided to suddenly and inexplicably collapse. Well, here we have our starter motors. Here's the so-called offending item. Really quite grimy in there. And this is our second-hand option. It's a proper Bosch. And the seller claimed it was tested, so we've got to try and fit this. This is a bit of a pain to get out. Very, very tight to get in there, but doable. So let's get on with it. This shouldn't be such a big deal. And this is the first time I'm going to try and start it. Okay, here goes. Fingers crossed. Oh, it starts.
Can I switch it off and on and off and on and off and on, and it'll keep restarting?
So I drove the Vito, formerly known as WR52RKY, the first of our two Vitos. I took that out for a drive after fixing the starter motor. Really lucky to be able to get a cheap starter motor on eBay. The job was actually quite quick and easy and straightforward to do. It started, as you saw in the video, and I then afterwards took it for a drive, took it for a few miles, I don't know, maybe 5-6 mile drive, pushed it and got it all heated up, then got it back home here, switched it off, and it restarted, and it restarted, and it restarted, gave it another hour, and it restarted, and so on and so forth. It just keeps on starting. In fact, I may check again this evening just to be absolutely sure, but it looks as if I've cured that problem. Now that Angela and Carson's van is
Scan has completed. Warning, Reg Clean Pro detected problems that need your attention. Click Fix Issues to resolve these problems.
So another bright Swabian star seems to have gone kaput, hopefully only temporarily, and Danielle and I are in some debate about what to do next on that vehicle. And worst case scenario is that we either treat it as our scrap vehicle and get the best we can out of it by stripping it for as many spare parts as we can. Whatever you want.
It has a lovely roof
It's
rack.
got a £500 roof rack on it. Is that we get the thing repaired and we try to get it back running as our main vehicle.